Welcome, everyone, to Hockey Night tonight. It is Friday night. You got your beverage, freshly brewed coffee. We got some vanilla Timmy's creamer. We got some half and half creamer. And we got some other type of creamer, which I cannot tell you about inside this cup as well. Welcome in, TX Jenks. Good to see you, my friend. Glad to have you along on this Friday night. Hope your Friday night's going well. Hope you had a good day today. Hope you got something fun planned for the weekend. Some excitement, some good stuff coming your way down in Texas there. Welcome, everyone. This is Laptop Hound. And if you're watching on YouTube, if you connected on Twitch, maybe you found a link on X, welcome in to one of my favorite games, EA NHL. And this is the EA NHL 25 version and a very special series I got going on called Get Reggie the Cup, Fight to Glory. Yeah, really excited to get this one going. Wait for a few more people to come in here and chat. And if you're new, say hi. If you're from OOTP, say hi. If you're from YouTube, say hi. I can put your comment on the screen, just like this guy right here. That guy right over there. TX Jenks, very friendly guy, says hi, Lap. Feel free to say hi. Again, Friday night, this is our Slapshot series, which we run Friday and Saturday evenings usually. And what makes this franchise special is it's got community-created players that is going to join the Charlestown Chiefs. What is the Charlestown Chiefs, you ask? Who are the Charlestown Chiefs? Well, let's get started with our intro. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This intro right here. Oilers, Chiefs. Could you have anything better? Yeah, one of two intros, a Friday night intro, a Saturday night intro, showing you a little bit of the movie Slapshot and introducing you to some of the community created players. What good looking fellas and ladies that you saw in the intro there. Yeah, some of the players that will be featured in our Slapshot series. Again, just to fill a few people in that may be a little bit younger, may not be the same age group as some other people here in chat. Slapshot came out in 1977. It was a movie featured Paul Newman. And usually, hockey movies, usually you don't get the big stars, the big Hollywood actors that would be in kind of a goofy movie like this. But Paul Newman was not on the decline of his career. He was, coming down maybe off the peak of some of his bigger movies in the 1960s and early 70s. But he really wanted to make Slapshot. He wanted to be part of this and ultimately would say he really enjoyed the role that he played. And it has become a really iconic movie. You ask anyone over the age of, 40, and they immediately will recognize the Hanson brothers. Lemieux, the goalie. They'll recognize some of the quotes from the movie, some that, I could say on air, and others that maybe might get me into trouble, if you know what I mean. There were a lot of F bombs, there were a lot of P bombs, there were a lot of, words and phrases that you might want to cover up your kids' ears if you have the movie on at any time. Very raunchy, dirty, profane movie, but some of the best laughs that you could ever have in a 1970s movie. Cheesy by today's standards, but still one of the classics. And still to this day, a lot of the actors, like the actors that played the Hanson brothers, they do little tours and they go around, and all three of them did play professional hockey, so they could skate, unlike some of the other main actors in the movie, which had no skating ability and had body doubles for a lot of it. The movie poster that you see, action figures that have come out, and we have taken that movie theme and we have brought it over to EA 25. New version of EA has come out with the hockey a couple weeks ago. I bought into it after taking kind of a 3-year break because I saw the improvements in the franchise component. And I said, I want to do something unique, something creative, other than just pick a team and go with it. So, one of my favorite hockey movies, Slapshot, bring it over, combine the two. Let's marry those two fun things. And we've got some created players based on the movie Slapshot. We've got Reggie Dunlop, of course, Paul Newman. We all know him. We've got community players for some of the members of my OOTP, Out of the Park Baseball community. And I think it's just a fun way to combine our passion of movies and combine our passion for sports games. So that's what we have here. This is all part of my 30 and 30 challenge, 30 streams in 30 days. We are on day 23. We're getting towards the end of the marathon here. And I alternate between OOTP and NHL. Fridays, though, is a double shift. Yeah, you're pulling the double shift where you're playing hockey and you're doing some OOTP. So a few odds and ends. We're going to get to some NHL news, cover some of your favorite teams and what's going on in the NHL. And Tuesdays, I usually do a showdown between a community member and myself in a one-season show-off, showdown, fantasy draft, any players that we want that are available on the board, and we play one season to see who gets the most wins. I've won 2 of 3. Wasn't there a famous song about that? 2 out of 3 ain't bad or something like that. Lost my first one, won the next 2. And stay tuned because I will be dropping off a Google form for you to fill out where you'll have a chance to win a Steam game worth a $60 value, something that I want to give to my community, to give back for everything they have given me. Thank you. See a couple of subs come in there. Flying WV, thank you for the 3-monther. Welcome. Continue to the channel. I remember when you first kind of came in, a little bit raw with OOTP and had a lot of questions. And now you're just, you're a go-getter. You are a go-getter in the community. So thank you, Flying WV. We stalked you one day in West Virginia and we found some very interesting locations in your community. And thanks, Sporer, for the community gift sub. Thank you so much. A little bit of hockey action. No Detroit Red Wings tonight. No Dallas Stars. But we are going to have some franchise Slapshot action. So stay tuned. A little bit later in the show, I'll put out the October 18th check-in. You got to check in later in the show, and then you'll be put on a wheel. And at the end of the month, I will spin it and find out who wins. Every hockey show you watch, you can fill out a form and get an extra entry into that contest. So again, let's get into some of the odds and ends before we get going here with the franchise Slapshot series. Bring back up the old website. So welcome if you're new to the channel. If you're joining from Twitch, from YouTube, from where else did I connect on? X. You may have found a link there. Welcome all in. Okay, which one do I want? I think I want this one here. Let me just go find it. Yeah, this one here. All right. Some NHL news from around the league. This is what we got going on tonight on this Friday. Attendance has been really good for the NHL. With football season going on, baseball season still going on. Usually, the NHL is kind of the poor man's choice for sporting events because college football, you got so much going on that NHL kind of usually takes a back seat, honestly, till like January, till after the Super Bowl, especially television wise. Except in Canada, of course, where pretty much everyone and their dog watches hockey. But yeah, attendance is really well. Detroit, Tampa Bay, Montreal, Smashville, Seattle, all with 100% in their last game capacity. Blackhawks, Blues, Florida, and the Capitals all above 90%. Some other news: the Buffalo Sabres have signed goaltender Scott Ratzliff to a 3-year entry-level contract. Former WHL player for Seattle joins Buffalo. Young guy. What else? We got a new team in Greensboro. Yeah, if you're in the North Carolina region or know someone in North Carolina, they have just been approved for a ECHL, East Coast Hockey League team. You got the NHL, you got the American Hockey League, you got the junior leagues, you got the American college leagues, and then you got kind of the ECHL. So like tier 5 or 6 in terms of competitiveness and ability of players. But still, really good league, fun league to watch. They do a lot of fun promotions. They have a lot of fun jerseys and things to try and draw fans in. So the ECHL going to Greensboro, North Carolina. There you go. The expansion news coming out today. They will start up the next season there. What else do we got going on? Seattle, big loss for the Utah new hockey team coming over from Arizona. The Utah Hockey Club. I still can't get used to. I'm thinking, what was their nickname? What's their nickname, Lap? Utah what? What was it? What was it? Oh yeah, it's just the Utah Hockey Club. They are coming over to Utah. They've had a great start to the season. Unfortunately, they lost one of their top defensemen. Mr. Dursey, Sean Dursey, is expected to miss 4 to 5 months due to an injury sustained on Monday nights against those Devils. Those Devils. Jake Ottinger, speaking of big-time players, goaltenders are holding out, and they're getting big contracts. Jeremy Swayman got $66 million in Boston this last month, and Jake Ottinger, one of the best young goaltenders in the league, re-signing with Dallas, 8 years, $8.25 million for the average cap hit. 8 years in the NHL is the longest contract you can sign. Unlike other sports where you might be able to sign longer contracts, NHL, if you sign with your current team, you can sign an 8-year deal. If you go to free agency, you're only allowed to sign up to a 7-year deal in free agency. So Jake the Snake Ottinger, top goaltender, gets $8.25 million per year, which by my math works out to about $66 million. So he looks like he got a very similar contract to what Jeremy Swayman signed. So good job for him. In the OHL, controversy, assault of not that any assault is good, but when you're talking about this type of assault, you can read it on the screen here. More sports players getting into trouble, young guys that don't think, and sometimes their hormones get in the way. And so someone has come forward, and now there's allegations against up to 8 players from the Ontario Hockey League. Something that happened 10 years ago is coming to light now. So we'll let the system handle that. And let's go over and take a look at some of the things going on tonight. We got 3 games being played tonight. We got Carolina playing in Pittsburgh. San Jose is in Winnipeg, and the Mighty Ducks in Colorado. Oh, man, I like these uniforms. Say what you will about orange. Maybe it's the time of year. Maybe it's because, we're in October, the Thanksgiving, the fall, the Halloween, those kind of things in this month for Canadians, Thanksgiving. But I kind of like these uniforms. I like the upgrade. They still kept the kind of one of the original logos, but they gave it that red eye. Gotta gotta be. I like that. I would wear one of those. Yeah, looks good. Nicholas Ehlers scores his second goal playing against San Jose. Sorry, Pops Dongoria, but San Jose is losing big time to Winnipeg tonight. And so glad that hockey is back. Some of the most skilled athletes you will see play hockey. Here you go, Nicholas Ehlers with his second goal of the night for Winnipeg. And here's his first goal. Two-man advantage for Winnipeg. Moving the puck around. Boom. Back under the crossbar. Carolina playing Pittsburgh tonight. Carolina on the power play. Some nifty passing here. Boom. Couldn't get the shot off. What a snapshot as Carolina scores a goal. And the Jets are one of the hottest teams right now, and they're giving it to San Jose. Also, Mr. Melkin playing got his 500th goal tonight against Buffalo. 500 goals for Melkin. He's been on a hot start this year as well. One of the top point getters for an old guy. Old guy producing. He's been kind of plagued by injuries the last few seasons, but he's in fine form. He looks like the 20-year-old Malkin. Yeah, I think that's all the big news. In scores tonight, an update on the scores. We've got the Carolina Hurricanes up 3-1 on Pittsburgh. We've got the Sharks down 5-1. Not even halfway through the game. San Jose down 5-1. San Jose looking for their first win. They're 0-2 so far. Jets look like they're going to be 4-0 to start the season. And Anaheim just getting underway with Colorado. If I showed you the records, you would think that the 2-1 record was Colorado. No. Anaheim is off to a 2-1 start. Colorado 0-4. And if Colorado loses tonight at home to one of the worst teams from last year, I think some heads are going to roll. It's time, Colorado. You've got to beat one of the weaker teams from last year, the Anaheim Ducks. They may have cool jerseys, but it doesn't mean their players are good. So Anaheim, Colorado, Jets, and the Sharks, and the Penguins will take on the Carolina Hurricanes in the third period. The Q-Bert, yeah. You know, I that's something I meant to ask you, Pusmaker. We were going to go through the different new uniforms for this year. We'll do that next time you're on the show. We'll have you on again to do some hockey talk at some point. GT Sundown, FK and Kamish, good to see you. Very successful stream for you yesterday. Congratulations on that. Been a season ticket holder. Oh, really? For the Maine Mariners. I know some people that are big time fans of the Maine Mariners. A guy I watch stream is from that area. So yeah, the Maine Mariners. Very cool. One of the jerseys I'd like to get. I like the Maine Mariner jersey. I think did they switch it up in the last year or so? I think they might have. Let me do a quick check here. Maine Mariners. Of course, the commission, big fan of the Boston Bruins, who again got their goaltender under contract, fortunately. Yeah, this is the uniform I'm thinking of. Right there. Yeah. But I've always liked, the Seattle Mariners kind of colors. I'm green is one of my favorite colors. So I like that green with the blue. There you go. Maine Mariners season ticket holder too. Wow. Looks like this is the Maine Mariner shop. Home opener sold out tonight. How come you're not there, Kamish? Where are you? They're playing tonight. Puck drop. There's their logo. It looks like, what is that? I guess that's a Mariner, huh? Oh, that one thing I love about the EHL or ECHL. I said before they do a lot of promos. And I don't know how well you can see this. Can't really make it any bigger, I guess. Let's try that. Scroll back down, move this up, slide it over here. Okay, Mr. Maine Mariner, get out of my way. Is they do a lot of promotions and they just change up their jerseys so much. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. If you're a Snoopy fan, if you're a Charles Schultz fan, this is a must-have. Hannaford to go. That must be like a sponsor. They're also Nissan. Starting to see a lot of the sponsorships. What a cool jersey. And a lot of times too, they will auction these off. They will after the game, they'll put them on their website and auction them off. Charlie Brown night. Well, there you go, Kamish. That sounds perfect for you as they take on Norfolk on when is this? Friday, October, 1 week from tonight. Kamish, you gotta rock one of those on one of your streams. Come on. I wonder if they'll have them in the shop. I don't know if they have the shop here. Let me zoom back out. So yeah, doing a little bit of every night we do hockey. I like to kind of feature one team, whether it's NHL or non-NHL. And tonight, because the commission's here, we're looking at. Let's see if we can see him. Are you here in the crowd? Where's Waldo? And by Waldo, I mean FK. This is not you. This is not you back here. That more looks like Waldo with the red shirt. No, I don't see commission anywhere here. No, I don't. Must not have went that night. $240? That's got to be like a season pass, right? That can't be for a night. That's got to be for a season, which is actually pretty good. That's a pretty decent season ticket prices. Yeah. Uh used to live in the Norfolk area. Well, there you go. They're playing the Norfolk. Oh, it's a 10 pack. Okay. I was going to say that's too expensive for one night, but it's seems very cheap for the season. That's reasonable. $20, if you're paying $20 for a game, can't complain about that. What else is going on here? And I don't think some of the teams I think are affiliated with NHL teams, but I don't think they all are. A little bit of their alternate jersey reveal. Let's see what they got going on. A little darker blue, got the gold rocking. Oh, they got the ship wheel, it looks like. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's sharp. Maine Mariners alternate jersey going into the season. Extremely cool. All right, so there it is. There is a look at the Maine Mariners as we again look around the league. And again, one more check in on the scores here. Still 5-1 Jets over Sharks. Avs. Let's refresh this. I don't think they're still at the 1917 mark. Hurricanes defeat the Penguins 5-2 now. The Sharks will score one towards the end of the second period. And the Ducks, GT. I think you're an Avalanche fan from what I remember. 2-0. Anaheim 0-4. 0-3 in their own rink. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. All right, I'm going to go start up the game and get that ready for our Slapshot series. We'll be back in 2 minutes. One more time, let's play our Slapshot promo. All right, so let's get this game rolling. Xbox has fired up. Let's get to the right screen. Okay, let me bring it up here. We want that, and yeah, we're good to go. We are all fired up here. And I haven't experimented a lot with playing the Xbox on a live stream, so a little bit of a learning curve as it's not just as simple as, going to OOTP and firing that up. You got to go through some sort of device for the Xbox to portray on the computer. So I've got my Xbox hooked up, going through the computer, and then making sure I have it so the sound is on and all that kind of stuff. So we are here. You're streaming on your side. Okay, boiled egg. Have a good stream. Yeah, no. He was saying he's muted. He's streaming. All right. So let me go and show you guys what we got going on here. Show you what's going on. This is season number 4 of the franchise series. So EA NHL, which came out a couple weeks ago, a big improvement in terms of the franchise play. And what I've done is I've created some players from the community that have requested it and spent their helm biscuits. So they're already created and ready to go on the team. Let's go into the game. One thing that EA allows you to do, it allows you to create players and it allows you to create teams. So as you see on the screen, we are in the year 2027, and we got the Charlestown Chiefs ready for their home opener. But let me introduce you. Let me introduce you to the team. Let me show you who is all on this fabulous roster. Let me go down here. Some modeled after the movie Slapshot, and some just modeled off after the community itself. Some players that we've drafted already in the first couple seasons. Our very first draft pick. We were bad last year. By the way, if you didn't see last week, we won one game. One. We were 1-80, 81 or whatever it was, with a couple overtime losses. One game. And it was the very last game of the season, and we won it with a minute to play over Florida. That's how bad we were. We're a bad team. But I'm hoping with some of these new players here, we got Roger McQueen. So we drafted him with our first round pick, our very first draft in the league. Look at those helmets. Look at those beautiful Charlestown Chiefs helmets. And I like the little logo there too. I love that little logo because they fight. They're fighters. There you go. There is Roger McQueen. Want to introduce him. Next up on the Charlestown Chiefs, we got the very first user-created player that made the big leagues. And this is John Calgill from Flying WV, who is in the chat or was in the chat earlier. He does not want to wear a helmet. He said, Lap, I'm a Slapshot guy. No helmet required. So this is what we came up. We're trying for that 70s look for the movie Slapshot. John Calgill making his second year appearance for the Charlestown Chiefs. Love that. I think that was the first community player we created. Must be, because it's the first one that made the NHL. Next up, a few other players to show you. Last draft, we drafted another community created player. This one is named Smiley Face Oshi, who decided to take on, we got the feminine characterization here. And Smiley Face Oshi has the helmet, has the mouth guard, power forward, number 74, making the debut on the Chiefs tonight. First line, I believe Oshie is going to be on. Congratulations to that community player. Also, Ezra McCovey. A little bit of a meme here. Ezra, when he started his San Francisco Giants save from the 1950s, he traded away Willie McCovey. Didn't want him. He got something different, something better, I think. He traded him to St. Louis, so he had to create a player off of that little meme there. 6'9", Ezra McCovey. He wanted kind of that KD Lang look, and we definitely have a KD Lang look. There you go. Good luck, Ezra, playing on the second line tonight for the Charlestown Chiefs. Also in the opening day lineup, we've got our captain. And the theme of the franchise is win Reggie a cup. Come on, win Reggie a cup. Here he is. Reggie Dunlop, number 7, just like he was in the movie. Little smaller frame, but he led the league in penalty minutes last year. 33-year-old Reggie Dunlop, ready to go. He's got the old Sherwood, old wooden stick. He doesn't believe in aluminum sticks. Graphite, no. You go all wood. Wood, baby. Wood all the way. Next up on the team. You've seen him in your chats. You've seen him on OOTP. Brent 3232 wanted a player created, and the name is Brent Fork. If you've ever wondered what Brent might look like as a young dude, this is what we went with. Got the mutton chops there, a couple different colors of hair, and of course he's number 32. That's what he's represented on OOTP. Definitely looks like a Slapshot type of player. We could have seen him in the movie, I think, that type of player. But he wanted a helmet. He kind of whooshed out and he said, Lap, give me a helmet, please. Safety before everything. All right, next up. I think Brent Fork might be on the first or second line. Next, an OOTP affiliate streamer wanted to create a goon type player. So I'd like you to welcome franchise time machine Carlson. Oh yeah, he's determined. Doesn't have any hair getting in the way when he fights. Got the little burger patch there because these guys get hungry after the game. And then they got the old beat up player logo on the other one. There you go. Franchise Carlson in the game. Second line player. He will be playing with Reggie Dunlop and Ezra McCovey Denny. Other user created players. Let's see if we've got anyone else. No, but we do have a couple favorite players of the fans. These jerseys are selling quickly. The fans line up every season to get themselves a Lentz Mooseburger jersey. Oh, yeah. He says it's Mooseburger. I say it's Mooseburger. And he has scored our opening goal each of the first 2 seasons with the franchise. That's why his jersey is so hot. Can't keep him on the shelves. Everyone wants that one. And the fourth most popular jersey after Reggie Dunlop and John Calgill, the fourth is a fourth liner. Everyone likes to wear their pickle proudly. Show off their pickle. Oh yeah, number 21, fourth line grinder. Pickle. I'm surprised people are still going after his jersey, but with a name like that, you can't keep the pickle hidden. No, they got to be on the shelves. All right, rocking the helmet as well. So there are our skating community creative players and some of our fun players that we have looked at, including also Mr. Wiggle. You can't have a pickle without a wiggle. That's right. Mr. Wiggle. We're on a break right now, so I'm just going to leave this up for the next 40 seconds or so until we get back. So, movie actor that played the goalie in the movie, Mr. French Canadian Lemieux. You remember him well, one of the most popular characters in the movie. And so, one of our community members said, "Please make me a goalie." And I did. And I tried to recreate him as close as I could to the actor that played this role. So Steve Santo Lemieux. Remember, goalies are weird. Goalies are in a league of their own. The way they think, the way they act, and the character in the movie was kind of a strange fellow as well. There you go, French Canadian Steve Santo Lemieux, after Cub fan Steve. All right, what's going on in chat? What do I need to post here? Welcome in from the Twitch side, from the YouTube side, from the X side. Good to have you here. Let's see. Should have made a player. Yeah, FK and Commish. Well, you still can, I think. And I would just assign you to a team. But you have to spend your helm biscuits, and then you have to tell me what your team player name is, what number you want to be, and what city they're from. Those three things, and I can get a player created for you. I can't guarantee they're going to be on the Charlestown Chiefs, but I can guarantee I can put them in the league. We can see how their career goes. So yeah, find that redemption for create a player, and if you have enough, you can spend it and give me that information. And bank pin. Well, I said credit card. I don't want to go as far as bank. That's a little too far. Too far, Jenks. Come on. Credit card. So yeah, looking forward to how the season's going to go. I know GT said we would have been better off winning 0 games last year, but I hoot and hollered when we won that last game of the season. That was like the Stanley Cup for this team. I couldn't have imagined going 0-82. Would have just been really too tough to do. So before we start, we want to go and talk to some of these players. So let's go talk to John Calgill. John, let's talk about your on-ice play this year. Let's discuss some of your tactics. Well, you're asking, what do I have in mind? Well, this is what I have in mind, John. Take that comment off the screen. Yeah, the opening scene with the goalie, probably the most famous goalie ever. I mean, you probably include real goalies. Mr. Lemieux off Slapshot, Reggie Dunlop, the Hanson brothers, and the goalie. Those are the characters you remember the most. I don't remember the other main actor, Michael something or other, starts with an O. I don't remember him, but I remember the Hansons, Reggie Dunlop, and the goalie. Yeah, good point. Okay. Let's see if you're difficult. I'm pretty comfortable on the left side. What do you propose? Okay, I propose you stay on the left side. What? You don't think that's the best idea for the game? Uh-oh. We don't want to tick him off. He won an award for us last season with 1 win. Okay, new topic. John, I want to get on your good side. Let's talk about on-ice play. Talk about your play style. Okay, I want you to be a defensive guy, okay? Can you promise me you'll play better defense, a stay-at-home defenseman? Okay, we got success. You're willing to learn more attributes for your defensive strength. Good. So the promise is 1 month, become a defensive defenseman. Okay, good. And your short-term goals? Game on. 1 month. Excellent. Good. We're going to end that conversation. Thank you for coming in, John. Let's talk to a couple other players. Making the debut. Her debut is Smiley Face Oshie. Let's talk to Smiley at the beginning of the season. Let's talk about your on-ice play. You're new to the team. Let's talk about your let's talk about your position. You're willing to switch things up a little bit, huh? Uh, you know what? I like your position. I like where you are right now as a right winger. So we're going to talk about something else. Let's talk about your on ice play, your play style. Okay, good, positive. You want to talk about this? What should you focus on? Would you like to be like a two-way player? How about a sniper? We do have a lot of physicality. How about you're a goal scorer? You're willing to try and work on your shooting. It failed. You think your shot isn't quite there yet. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm glad you're very aware of your abilities. Let's talk about something else. Um, let's talk about, I think that's it. That's all they're going to let me talk about. Okay. Not very successful. Mind you, we had one win last year. Like it's going to hurt. Let's go talk to Ezra, and then we'll talk to our goalie. Ezra McCovey, come on in. Have a seat. Let's talk about your position. I want you to move over to the left wing. Are you willing to play left wing? No. Why? You community players are just not willing to adapt. Fine, Ezra. Fine. We'll keep you at center. Okay, how about my goalie? Let's talk to Steve. Come on in, Steve. Have a seat. Coffee's on the table for you. Let's talk about your on ice play. Talk about your play style. You don't want to talk about that either. Jeez, Steve. Okay, we're going to end these conversations. Thanks for stopping by, Steve. You French Canadian weirdo. Well, we got to talk to our captain because we're trying to win him a cup. Reggie, let's talk about your on ice play, about your play style. Oh boy, you guys are rowdy today. Okay, fine. We're just going to head into the season as is. All right. So those weren't too successful, other than maybe the first couple. Let's go and look at our lines for the opening face-off. We got Brent Fork currently on a line with star Reggie Dunlop, of course. And I've given the A's to our first overall draft pick, Roger McQueen. He's going to be one captain. And the other captain, he earned it. He got our only award last year, John Cowgill, number 44, assistant captain in his second year of play. Congratulations to our newly appointed captains. One win last season. One win. So I am going to set the Helm Biscuits. You've seen our lineup. I will show you, though, what our attributes look like before you have to make your wager. So let's go to the next game. And we're going to go into it. So our attributes. The Charlestown Chiefs are 46 offensively, 56 defensively, and thanks to Cub fan Steve, we're 70th overall in terms of our goaltending. Three highest rated players are John Cowgill at 80, Ezra McCovey at 79, and Smiley Face Oshie at 79. So with that being said, we had 5 wins our first season. We had 8 wins our second season. We had 1 win last season. So the Helm Biscuit prediction is going up. The over-under this year, I'm feeling good. Over-under is on the board. 7.5 wins. Will the team record more or less than 7.5 wins? Spend those Helm Biscuits. Yeah, see, TX Jenks knew the player's name from the movie. I can't even pronounce that. Starts with an O. else is going on? This is an interesting mod for Out of the Park. Yeah. Oh, I'm still on Out of the Park. Oh, thank you. I got to change that over. Oops. Let me go switch that over to NHL. Well, you know what? It's got community players from OTP, so there is a very, very loose connection there. Okay. Thank you, Barry, for that. All right, Bet Your Helm Biscuits. Again, welcome in if you're coming in from Twitch, from Twitter, from YouTube, wherever you may be watching this. Thank you for joining in the EA 25 NHL Slapshot series. John Calgill, the cover boy for this season on screen. Wait a few more minutes for the biscuits to finish off. It is as the Hanson brothers would say, they're not on our team yet. They're still in junior. They do not qualify for our team until next year, I believe. But we do have them. Okay, we're going to watch a little bit of opening day here, folks. Let me know if you can hear. I don't have it turned up loud, but let me know if you can at least hear part of the in-game commentary here. From the Applebee Hive in Charleston.
So exciting and a night where anything can happen. We are about officially set to drop the puck on this season.
Let me just double check. I've got the sound turned on, my program here. Let's try this again. All right. Should have some sound now.
The Chiefs get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off.
Oshie carries the puck over the blue line, making her a debut. Slow skater so far. Kindle. Oh, Calgill with a great defensive play. Queen to Oshie. Oshie across the blue line, loses the puck. Sanheim moves it up to Kindle for the Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, gets rocked by McQueen. Lapatov gets rocked as well. This is rock'em sock'em hockey. Kindle. Oh, Cubs fan Steve with his first save as a Chief. John Calgill, helmetless. Up to Oshie. Oshie. Wrist shot, wide of the net. And Urson's going to cover the puck up.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period.
All right, second line on the ice. Carlson, Dunlop, McCovey. Big 6'9" McCovey. Man, McCovey really stands out. Moving the puck around, boys. Good. Dunlop. Oh, on the backhand. Reggie almost gets the first goal for the Chiefs of the season. Carlson nails the flyer there. Couture. And no one's getting by Ezra. Hit him, Ezra. All right, here comes Carlson. Moving the puck up ice across the blue line. No one to pass to. Ezra. McCovey picks it up. Ezra with an open lane. Ezra with the shot and a save. Oh, Ezra McCovey. Almost with the first goal.
Here in the back half of this period, we've still got zeros on the board.
All right, Philadelphia wins the draw. Farabee over to Tippett. To Couture, and a shot wide. Philadelphia working it behind the net. Here comes Grebeshkov. Some open ice, dumps it in as the Chiefs go for a line change. Line number 3 should be out now. Cross ice pass to Farabee.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Turn that chance aside.
You guys have a little bit of the in-game sound? Again, I turned it down, but you should be able to hear some.
The Flyers have it against the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, look at this.
Couture loses
Oh,
it.
they
Volkov.
telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
He's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it. And the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by
Got a good volume? Okay, good.
Down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot.
Practiced.
That's tenacity at its best.
All right, the Flyers, less than 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Lieberman to Grebeshkov.
Here inside the neutral zone. The Flyers have it.
I have to say, this is a victory, folks. We are not losing. Cub fan Steve Lemieux with the save. And that's going to do it for the first period, as the Charlestown Chiefs are still without a point. What a save by Lemieux. All right, again, we're not going to check out every single game, but I do want to kind of take a look at these players in our first game. What are the Flyers fans doing in the crowd? Go back to Philadelphia. Ork, McQueen, and Oshie on the ice for the Chiefs. Waiting for our first goal by either side. Michkov. Flyer sensation. Michkov. Oh, nice poke check there. McQueen to Oshie. Oshie back to Calgill. Up to Lapitov. Brent Fork. Powers his guy off. Hit him, Brent. Hit him. Ooh, finishes off his check nicely. Konechny up to Michkov. Calgill anticipates the pass. Fork bumps it in and goes for a line. No, Fork stays on. Now he goes, no, he's circling. Michkov. You can't get fancy with these Slapshot characters. Kindle and Lemieux with the save. Fork rags it up the ice over the center line, dumps it in and chases it. Doesn't go in for the check. Smart defensive play, Brent. Michkov. Over to Kindle and Lemieux. That does not get through the 5-hole. And halfway through the second period, it is still a scoreless game. McCovey on the ice now with Dunlop and probably Carlson. Yeah, Carlson. Dunlop carrying it over, looking for the first goal for the team this season. Oh, what a pass to Carlson. Oh, I think that surprised Carlson. He was like, what? I'm open and someone passed it to me? Oh, Lemieux with the save. Volkov. Dunlop chasing it. Looks like it's going to be icing. Nope. Icing. Oh, Dunlop with the big hit. Ezra in front of the net. Oh. Tippett. Moves in. Lemieux with the save. Volkov. Nailed against the board. Hit him. Fight. Couture. Oh, Santo Lemieux is on fire, folks. 8 shots for Philadelphia, 4 for the Charlestown Chiefs. We got Hayes, Grebeshkov, and Jochims up for the Chiefs. Third line out. On Calgill. Moves the puck up, looks to his right. Keeps on. Oh, a look pass to the opposite direction. Ooh. Chiefs with the pressure on. Big hit by number 15. Tippett moves in. Calgill. A defensive play by the assistant captain. Grebeshkov. Oh, what a save there by Urson.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards.
Come on. Couture, 1-on-2, 1-on-3. And, big hit by Calgill. Hayes ragging the puck. Can't get it in. Forster. Big save by Steve. Loughton. Oh, what? What happened there? What? Did that hit the post? We gotta watch that again. back up a bit. Okay, we want to go this way. Let's go to the center ice. Let's play. It's a big blocker save. All right. I thought it went off the post. Oh, yeah. These gold helmets, Ezra. These gold helmets rock. Charlestown Chiefs are the golden team. Look at this. Calgill. Doesn't finish his check. Lets him get by. Come on. Where's your physicality? Come on, John Calgill. Well, we're being outshot 10-5 as we go to the third period in Charlestown. We got Fork, McQueen, and Oshie on the ice for the Chiefs. Calgill with a nice poke check. Oshie to Calgill. Evades a check up to Oshie. Just not enough room there to get the puck back.
The whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period.
Fork, McQueen, and Oshie stay on the ice with Calgill on the point, ready for a shot. Goes to the right side to Calgill. Can't get the shot off.
Smiles takes the puck. And now it's to Forget.
Brent Fork. Not the fastest guy in town. He gives up the puck. Here comes the Flyers. Back to the defenseman Drysdale. To Sanheim. Kindle. Sanheim with the shot blocked by John Calgill. And Steve Lemieux. Santo Lemieux will cover up the puck. All right. Coach is keeping Fork, McQueen, and Oshie on the ice. Got a good feeling they're gonna get some action going here. Lapitov.
Good battle along the boards for the puck.
Konechny to Kindle. Oh, a blocker save by Steve. Look at that positioning. For a young 19-year-old goaltender. Philadelphia putting the pressure on here. Chiefs need a line change. Oh, off the crossbar. Whoa. They are tired. Philadelphia having their... Oh! It was bound to happen. What mustache do you have there, buddy? Carl Kindle.
This is what you call having a nose for the net. You
Look
take
at
the
this.
initial shot and you get
They're
back in
retired.
front of the net
Coach
for your
left them
own
out too
rebound.
long.
That's a great tenacious goal.
That's not your fault, Lemieux. Not your fault. Tired players on the ice. Look at John Calgill. He looks so upset with himself. All right, we got Dunlop, McCovey, and Carlson on the ice looking for a tying goal here midway through the third period. Carlson moves up the right side. Oh, what a pass to McCovey. McCovey, oh, shovels it in. Cannot get enough wood on that one there. Look at those helmets. I love them. I love them. Yeah, Lemieux. That reminds me of the team that sucks but has a good goalie. He did his best. 17 shots to 6. We've got a way to go, team. Team, what are you doing? What are you doing here? My defense, look it. It's a 1-on-3. Reggie Dunlop's coming back. He's hustling for a 33-year-old. Defense, what are you doing? What are you trying to? You're not playing soccer. What is this? Trying to soccer it out with your skate. Let me zoom in on that. Number 67. Who are you? Volkov. What are you doing kicking it? And then you get this other guy has a stick between your legs, trying to bad defense. And then what happens? Look at this. Look, no one around you. Lieberman. What? Well, we have scored our first goal of the season. Unfortunately, it's on our own net. What are you doing here? Oh yeah, we'll just shovel it back. Yeah, just.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he
Am I
puts it in
playing
himself.
FIFA or am I playing NHL? All right, McCovey, Dunlop, and Carlson remain on the ice. It's not their fault. Carlson, a lot of room there on the right-hand side. Oh, what a pass to Volkov, moving in on the point. Urson with the save. That should have been a goal. Saw that little push by McCovey there at the end. We need a fight, guys. Someone get things going. Carlson wins the faceoff. Big shot there. Another save by Urson. We're almost at double digits for shots.
The Flyers carry it along the wall. Picks up the puck. Hard save, and he made it.
Go, Santo Lemieux.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Feeds it over.
I think our priority in our next few drafts are defense.
Hits it in front. Scores! What an opportunity and deliver.
Remind me to take a look for some good defensemen out there. No one. Let me get any closer here. Doesn't even want to show it closer up. It's embarrassed. Look at this. Look at this. Where is our defense? We got one behind the net. Okay, taking the puck carrier. I get that. Look at, we're set up nicely here. We got 3 men in front of the net. Triangle pretty much. We got all men covered right there. And then he goes and takes the puck carrier like he should. That's his man. Ezra's in no man's land. Ezra, what are you doing at the face-off circle? Who are you covering, Ezra? Let me go in there. Go back out. Right there. I think is that franchise. What number is that? I'm taking in. That's franchise. Franchise. No, that's Ezra. Yeah, that's Ezra. Who are you covering? Huh? I want to make you accountable, Ezra. What are you doing? There's no one there. Your puck sense needs to be a little better, Ezra. I might have to demote you to the third line. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is not basketball, Ezra. You got the height for basketball. Maybe you should have considered that. Oh, he stuck his tongue out at you too.
Anytime you're in the slot area,
there's Ezra again, just covering no one.
To the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
All right. Well, we're down by 3. I'm sorry, Steve. You know that scene in the movie where the goalie comes into the locker room and just can't stand up? That's Cub fan Steve. He's getting 19 shots to 8 right now. All right, Hayes, Grebeshkov. We got our third line out there. Benching your butts for everyone else. Sit on the bench. Think about what you've done or exactly haven't done. Tippett. Lieberman. 3 minutes left to go. Volkov. Up to Grebeshkov. How about a goal, please? Oh, yes! Third line all the way, baby. Third line gets it done. Joachim's Grebeshkov. Oh, yeah, his first NHL goal. You keep that puck. That's how it's done.
He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not gonna be happy because the goose egg, it is over.
We'll see if the game pulls the goalie. What a shot. Ezra, did you see what went on there? Are you learning a little bit about your role, your positioning? All right, we're keeping that line out there. John Calgill on defense.
I mean, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? And it's a
2 minutes to go. We'll see if the AI. Oh, what a poke check there by Calgill. No one there to recover it, though. Couture. Need possession. Oh, Calgill. Hit him. What is this? Not a time to play nice. You're in the NHL. Hayes. Goaltender is pulled. Empty net. Hayes loses the puck. Finishes the check. Michkov. Oh, what an interception there. No icing. Calgill. Up to Fork. Fork moving the. What are you dumping it in, Brent? We need a goal. You guys are doing line skates tomorrow at practice. I'm sorry. This is not good enough. Steve, you get the day off. Calgill, you've had a really good game. Oh, Mooseburger. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Oshie with a great pass to Mooseburger. You got to see that again. This could have been the play of the tournament here. Play of the game. All right, let's back it up a bit. There's Oshie carrying the puck down the ice. Gets it off the boards. Nice little pass to Mooseburger. Unfortunately, Brent Fork is a little too slow. Brent should be like right next to him. Brent, I see you back there. You're on the blue line. Brent, move up. It could have been a 2-on-1. Oh, and what a shot. Nice save by the Phil. And now comes Brent. And wide open net on the right-hand side. Come on. You should have been able to hit that. Moves it to the forehand. Gets off a decent shot, but not good enough. Nice pass there by Oshie to Mooseburger. Well, 3 seconds left. Let's see if we can get a last-second goal. The goaltender is out on the bench. McCovey will take the face-off. Okay, Ezra, come on. Are you doing this just to troll the game? Look at it. He drops the puck. And you just stand there. You don't even attempt, in a face-off, you got to move your puck, your stick backwards to try and win the face-off, Ezra. This is not even close. You just all 6'9" of you just stand there. Ezra, you get an F today. You get an F minus. Oh, in the finals of the bronze entry fee. Excellent. Good games. Well, either I lost or I won. I don't know. All right. Well, some solid performances here. Fan Steve.
Well, that'll do it from all of us here in the EA Sports.
Great job there.
This evening, it is a time for family, and from our family.
I got to go check the Helm Biscuits. How many did you guys bet the over or under here? All right, we're on a break. When we come back, we will fast sim through most of the rest of the season, looking for our first win. Back in 2 minutes' time. All right, we're back here on this Friday night. Welcome in everyone from Twitch, from X, from YouTube. Good to see you guys here as we're playing Slapshot the EA way. And as you can see, we are very much like the team in real life without the fighting so far. We are a losing team. 1 win last season. Grebishkov does get the 3rd star of the game with his goal. Great goal. Had a couple hits as well. But unfortunately, we could not play defense, and Ezra could not play center. Apparently, does not know positioning. Just likes to stay in the circle. It's like ring around the rosy. I'm just gonna stay in the circle. The circle. Here is the Helm Biscuit bet. I see everyone has a lot of faith in this team this year. 74% think that it's going to be under 7.5 wins. And we have a 420 bet on over. My bet is that's Jenks. Way to go, Jenks. Okay, well, let's fast sim a little bit here. Wanted to see if we could get our first user-created player to get a goal, but that's not happening. All right, let me bring this back, put the sound on, and share. Let's take a look at the stats from that game. Ezra McCovey, -2. Franchise Carlson, -2. Grebishkov, +1. Hayes, +1. Jockrims, +1. I'm not too impressed. I'm not too impressed. In terms of our goaltender, give it up for Steve Santos Lemieux. Stopped 18 of 21 shots. Couldn't do much else. Had no support for most of the game. So you know what? Forget you guys. I'm not playing favorites anymore in my lineup. No. If you perform like that, you are moving down. For a few games. Ezra McCovey, you're not center anymore. No. We're going to move Grebishkov up to the second line. Ezra, you're going to go over to the right wing. And in fact, you're going to be replaced by Mooseburger. You think about what you did, okay? I want you to reflect on that poor performance. 2 goals that you cost us there. You get to play with a wiggle and a pickle. Okay, that's your punishment. You're on a line with wiggle and pickle. Brent, you're not a first liner. Brent, you're going down to the second line. In fact, you're going to go down to the third line with Mooseburger. So we're going to go Dunlop, McQueen, and Oshie. Can't blame McQueen and Oshie. They did not make many mistakes. Hayes, Grebishkov, and Carlson. Pork, Jockrims, and Mooseburger. Wiggle, pickle, McCovey. Wiggle, pickle, McCovey. Okay. We're going to try that for a couple games. Okay, so let's go into the calendar here. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's only 4 lines, TX Jenks. I can move them to the minors, but they're the best we got right now. I'm sorry, Reggie Dunlop. I apologize for what you have to go through. Okay, let's go up to the first of the next month against Seattle. Looking for our first win. Hired a few coaches in the offseason. We hired Ryan Suter as a defensive coach because we need it. Ryan Suter, thank you. May your expertise make us a champion. All right, we play Toronto. We lose 3-1 again. We play the Rangers and we lose. And then we lose to Nashville. 4-3. We're getting closer, team. 3-0 to Calgary. We lose in a shootout. And we lose to Chicago 4-2. We are 0-7-1. Make that 0-8-1. Why not make it 0-9-1? All right, I got to go back to my lines. I got to see who gets rewarded for good play. Okay, Reggie Dunlop, 25 penalty minutes. You got 1 goal, 4 assists. Roger McQueen, 2 goals, 6 assists. I like it. You're staying on the top line. Smiley. Oh, Smiley with 6 goals and 1 assist in the season so far. There is someone that might be an assistant captain soon. Smiley face Oshie, 6 goals, 1 assist. Got the Cy Young record there. Gage Hayes, 2 assists. Grebishkov, 3 goals. Franchise, 2 goals, 12 penalty minutes. Could get better out of our second line. Brent Fork, 1 assist on the season. 4th line for Fork. 4th for Fork. Jockrims, 1 goal. Mooseberger, 1 goal, 1 assist. And on the 4th line, Wiggle with 2 goals. Pickle with an assist. And Ezra McCovey, 2 assists. We're not getting anything out of anyone but our first line. So Ezra, you get to move back up a line. Pickle gets to move up. Brent, you're going down to the 4th for a while. And actually, I'm going to move up Wiggle and Pickle. They've been playing better than Grebashov's been playing pretty good. On defense, let's see how our defensemen are doing. John Calgill, 6 assists, 38 penalty minutes. I love it. Lapitov, no goals, no assists. I'd have to move him. Lieberman, 2 assists, -3. Volkov, 3 assists. And we've got no goals out of our defensemen. Not a single goal from the blue line this year. So Volkov, you're moving up. And our goaltending, how is Steve doing? 304 save. This is very respectable for a team that hasn't won a game. 910 save percentage, a 379 goals against average. Very good, Cub fan Steve. And how about Appleby, our backup goaltender? Ken Appleby is playing well. 927 save percentage, 288 goals against average. I can't fault these guys. We got a first line, we got a top line defensive player, and a goaltender. So we got 5 players that are doing what they should do. No, the cup is not even half empty right now. It's like 3 drops. I'm disappointed. I expected big things this year. And by big things, I mean at least 5 wins. Okay, let's go to the game against Edmonton. See if we can get our first victory. You guys wake me up when we get our first victory, okay? Just let me know in chat when we get a win. I'll wait for you. Oh. John Calgill wants to talk. Oh, he's requested a meeting with the coach. John, take it easy on me. I'm not trading you. Don't ask for a trade, John. Do not. Hey, Laptop Hound. I embraced your challenge to become a defensive defenseman. I feel like I've made the change and I'm ready to contribute. You got a +1 in defensive awareness. You got combinated, John. +1 in shot blocking, +1 in stick checking. Unfortunately, I didn't have to sacrifice any players to combinate you. They're still here. Can I give up a few players to combinate you another level? No? Okay. John, thank you for being such a great assistant captain and being a team guy. Okay. Let's see if that improves things. Let me know when we get our first win, chat. The good news is we're back tomorrow with the next season. We'll finish off this season. We'll raid over to Ezra shortly after 11:30 Eastern. Maybe sooner, Ezra. Please, maybe. I don't know if I can make another half hour with this team. We'll take a look at the draft class next time it comes up to see which community players are eligible. Well, we've got it. We've got a point. That's good, right? Here we are in early December. Let's go back up and look at our lines. Let's actually go and look at our statistics. I'm afraid to, but you know what? It can't be that bad, right? John Calgill leads the team with 15 points. That's what I'm talking about. John, can you do me a favor? Can you call a players only meeting? And can you lead that meeting? I'm not going to make you captain yet because it's still Reggie's job. But Reggie probably can't remember his name right now based on what he's gone through. He's minus 31. It's the worst on the team. And John, you are actually leading our team in penalty minutes as well. That is what I call a rock star. He's got the most points. He's got the most penalty minutes. Team player. John, please call a team-only meeting and straighten these guys up. Roger McQueen, 11 points. Oshie has 10. Dunlop with 8. Hayes with 6. Grebeshkov. Oh, Ezra's got 2 goals. Must have bounced off his ASS. Probably just stood there. Bounced off his butt. He likes to stand in a circle. "26 penalty minutes for Ezra. Mooseberger has a couple goals. And our goaltending was solid last time we checked. Come down a little bit. Cubs fan Steve is 0-20. I'm sorry. Please do not request a trade. Please. As in the movie, I'll tell you who the owner is if you stay on the team. Well, let's check around at the statistics for the league. Right now, Colorado at the 1/3 mark is leading in the league, not in real life, but they've got 39 points. San Jose, Edmonton, and Toronto. At the bottom of the league, take a guess. Who has the least points? Well, the good news is we're 13 points behind Washington, so they're not having a great season. But the Chiefs have one lonely point. We're 2% on the power play. Five power play goals, 9% on penalty kill, which is it the worst in the league? Yeah, worst in the league. You guys better have a lot of fights, though. And that is bad. There's no awards on this team yet. Okay, let's go ahead to another month of gameplay here. Still looking for win number 1. Let's see. Who do we play? I think we're going to get a win against... I'm going to call a win against Philadelphia on the 16th. Make it happen. Yeah, I got to watch. When do we play the Capitals? I want to play the Capitals. Oh, man. All right. Again, as always, please let me know when we have our first win. Get ready to type it in the keyboard. Oh boy, there's going to be some changes. All right, we are on January the 1st. We are 0-36. That's not good, right? That definitely is not good. Okay, time to make some changes here. Dunlop, 11 points. McQueen, 17 points. Oshie, 13 points. 6 goals for Wiggle. He wiggles. That's it. That's all he does is wiggle. No assists. 7 goals for Grebishkov. Well, we got a line that's all they're doing is scoring. No one's getting assists. Carlson, disappointing, 6 points. Hayes with 7. Pickle with 4. McCovey with 6. Bork with 6. Jockrims with 6. And Mooseberger with 7. On defense, the excitement has left my voice. Cal Gill, 76 penalty minutes, leading the way. If you can't score, I want you to fight. 10 for Volkov, 4 for Lieberman, 6 for Lapitov, and Carnibo at 4. What? Who put Reggie Dunlop? What kind of idiot coach do I have? Reggie Dunlop on defense. You're fired, coach. Jeez, don't I have another defenseman? I got 2 defensemen there. Injuries are turned off. I got 6 defensemen. Who's not playing? Frickick? Substitute. Well, it helps if you actually have players playing the right position. I'm sorry, Reggie. What a captain. He says, put me anywhere, coach. Forward, defense, even put me in net. Okay, Prickick, you're not going there. That's Dunlop's on left wing. Substitute. On defense, it's not Dunlop. I think the game is so disappointed that it's not even putting the right players in. Substitute. Okay. Now he's in the proper place. But it puts him back over in the left wing spot. They won't even allow us to play with the full team. Okay, Reggie, I'm sorry. All right, Brent. We're moving you back up to the top line. Ezra, you've done your punishment. You're up to the second line. Carlson's going down. Jock Rims, you're going with Carlson. And Dunlop, you stay on the top line. Okay. Back to the calendar. Let's find out. We're going to go up to the Washington game because they're the second worst team. Where are they? Capitals. Don't tell me we don't get to play them again. Doesn't look like. Oh, there they are. Okay, we're going to go right up to April the 1st against Washington. Is chemistry a thing? No, I've turned that off. There is no chemistry. Oh, Pittsburgh, you suck. You suck royally, Pittsburgh. Penguins. That's right. That's right. We make a few coaching changes. Let's go check out that box score. We humiliated the Pittsburgh Penguins. Shame on you, Pittsburgh. I got to find it. We lost 8-3. January. Oh, yeah, they probably just wiped it off the scoreboard. Probably not even here. Let me go back and look at the date. It is January the 9th, I believe. All right, we have tied our wins from last season. Okay, there's that one. There it is. All right, look at that. Oh, that's so lovely. 3-2 victory, or 3 stars. Steve Santolemieux, as should be. Melkin. We beat Melkin, guys. We beat Melkin and Crosby. There is our Stanley Cup for this season. And Roger McQueen with 2 assists for the 3rd star. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I expect. Dunlop with 2 assists, McQueen with 2 assists, Oshie with the goal, Mooseberger with the goal, Ezra McCovey -2. Okay, well, Pittsburgh, thank you. Thank you for the mercy win. I still want to see how we do against Washington. Let's go back up to that Washington game. Unless we win another game, I'll stop it. Because that's exciting, seeing a win. Edmonton, destroy us. As does Vancouver. We do not play well in Canada, eh? Shut out by the Islanders. We lose to the... Oh, let's take a look at the draft class. Let's see if any of our community players are in this year's draft. Well, we do have one. We got Trey Bozo. We got TB8's user-created player. He's hoping we don't pick him. Let's send a scout out. No scouts in the region. Okay. We won't talk to us anyway. Okay, Trey Bozo, we're putting you on our favorite list here. Again, we can only draft power forwards, grinders, defensive defensemen, and enforcers. Okay, you're going to be our target. Please, no one draft him. Washington Capitals. We lose 4-3 to Washington in that game. But we do play them one more time, I think. He should be coming up at some point. He should be. Maybe he's like further down on the draft list. Or maybe he was drafted already. I don't know. I'll have to when I sign contracts. I can't remember who's on the team and who's not. But he was a very late birthday for 2009. So he might not be until the next draft. Might have to wait till tomorrow for Wanchuk. He needs some more seasoning down there. Oh, we beat Utah. We've doubled our output from last season. On the 16th, okay, let's check that box score. Who deserves a free Dairy Queen sundae for their performance? Who gets a gift certificate to Applebee's? Where are you? No. No. Charleston lost to Vegas. Okay, so it's before the Vegas game. Their logo always messes me up. Is it here? There it is. All right, our 3 stars in the win against Utah. Steve Santolemieux, 39 saves, 1 goal against. Grebashov with a goal, and Nick Schmaltz with a goal for Utah. Okay, I'm feeling a little more positive now. I don't think we're going to break 7.5, though. You never know. Let's go up to the Washington game. Winnipeg is a loss. The Kings, big loss. We do not want to go and make any trades because we can't continue simming. Past the trade deadline. Trades, I think, might be turned off anyway. All right, we're into March now. 2 wins, 58 losses, and 4 overtime losses. Edmonton, once again. Oh, we get a shootout win against Ottawa. 3 wins. Things are looking up. Chicago. Oh, we beat the Hawks. And did I see that right? We did. We beat Pittsburgh again. We beat Sidney Crosby 4-0. This is one for the ages. We're on a hot streak. Where is it here? It should be 1 game back. Here it is. All right, our 3 stars in a 4-0 win. Steve Santolemieux, Brett Fork, finally, a goal and an assist, and Latpipov, a goal and an assist. All right, who got our 4 goals? It was Dunlop with 2 assists, Fork, Latpitov, Wiggle, and Ezra McCovey was a positive in this game. Ezra's finally shaped up. Thank you, John Cowgill, for finally getting Ezra back on track. 1 goal and a +1. Our first shutout as a franchise. It took 3.5 years. Thank you, Cub fan Steve. Better save this file. I don't want to have to redo it. Okay, 4 wins. We're creeping up on that 7.5. We're mid-March. So again, we want to go up to the Washington game. Should be a short draft. We only have 2 draft picks this upcoming year because we traded a lot of them to get the community players on our team. So only have to make a couple picks. Hopefully I can get Trey Bozo. Should be able to because we're guaranteed top 3 pick, I believe. We lose to the Islanders 4-3. We lose to San Jose, and now we play Washington. This one we're going to slow sim because I have a feeling we could beat this team. 2 AHL teams going at it. First period. At home. Capitals on a power play. Outshooting us 8-4. The Chiefs on a power play. Nothing. Absolutely baby steps. The sad thing is we had more wins in our second season than we do this season. All right, 0-0. Going to the second. On a power play, nothing. Steve Santolemieux holding us in. Washington cannot score on a power play. I hope one day when we're in game, we actually get to see a fight. I want to see the fight animation. Especially if Ezra's fighting 6'9". Third period, tied at 0. Washington, power play, no goals. Ooh, Washington, Cara McMichael gets the goal. 1-0. Come on, Chiefs. Come on, tie it up. Go to overtime. They do not. Well, should have figured the 2 worst teams in the league score 1 goal between them. Steve Santolemieux, 31 saves for the first star. Logan Thompson, star number 2 with a shutout. And McMichael with the only goal of the game is your 3rd star. Let's end this season, please, quickly. 4 games left. We go into Washington. We're into Montreal. We lose 5-3. Go to Detroit. Lose 3-2. At home to Buffalo. 8-0. And just like last season, we win our last game of the year. We beat the Blues by a score of 5-3. So let's go check out that last box score. I want to see. We got 5 goals in a game. Things are looking up, folks. Just wait until next season. All right, let's go look at the last game. 5-3. A goal for Carbonneau, a goal for Latpatov. Brent Fork gets a goal. Hayes gets a goal. Grebashev with a goal. 2 assists for McCovey, +2 for McCovey. And 1 goal, 2 assists for Carbonneau. All right, that line is starting to click. And Santo Lemieux gets the final game of the season victory. Way to go. Our 3 stars were Carbonneau, 1 goal, 2 assists. Latpitov, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Thomas, 2 assists for St. Louis. Man. So we can pay off the Helm Biscuits. We ended up with less than 8 wins. What did we get? 5? I think we had 5. Cancel. Calendar. No, I want to go out to the stats. One more. All right, our final six wins this season. Toronto will win the President's Cup, followed by, or no, that's in their division. In the entire league, it will be Toronto with the President's Cup, New York Rangers in second, Dallas third, Jersey in fourth, and the Edmonton Oilers in fifth. At the bottom of the standings, guess what? You're right. Charlestown Chiefs had 16 points, and on the reverse, the Washington Capitals had 61 points. Embarrassing. So let's pay out the Helm Biscuits. It was under by 2 games. Complete the prediction. That's right, Fussmucker. Inspiration. The Chiefs did not win right away. It took a while. We had 6 wins, guys. We had 16 points. Be proud. In terms of our season stats, Roger McQueen led the way with 48 points. Smiley Face Oshie, 18 goals, 26 assists for 44 points. Reggie Dunlop, 33 years old, had 39 points. John Calgill, our stud defenseman, 37 points. And Brent Fork, after a very slow, literally slow start, made his way over 20 points. Ezra McCovey, 6 goals, 13 assists for 19 points. Latpatov, 19. And Franchise Carlson, -93, 102 penalty minutes, and 14 points. Our goaltenders, 68 games played for Steve Santo Lemieux. He had 6 wins, an .899 save percentage, and a .430 goals against average. He saw a lot of rubber his way. That was bad. So there is your season stats. Let's sim the rest of the playoffs here. Who's going to win the cup in season number 4? Then we go to the draft. And then back tomorrow night again. Torture for season 5. We're getting double-digit wins tomorrow. I'm calling it now. We're getting 10 wins at least tomorrow night. We owe it to Reggie to get at least 10. All right, the playoffs are almost over. And our Stanley Cup champion in the year 2028 is going to be... Just when you think Your season couldn't get worse. The Toronto Maple Leafs are your Stanley Cup champions. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, well, let's go around the awards here and find out the playoff tree. Toronto will beat Vancouver in 7. All Canadian final there. They'll beat the Rangers in 4. They will beat the Florida Panthers in 7. And in the first round, they beat Buffalo in 6. The Canucks sweep Dallas in the conference finals. They will beat Anaheim in 5. And they will take out San Jose in 7 in round number 1. Let's take a look at who is on this Cup champion team. Who does Toronto have? Well, they've got Austin Matthews, probably going to be a Conn Smythe winner. He had 30 points. Nylander, Brad Marchand, 40-year-old Brad Marchand. It never going to happen. Never going to happen. But he did win a cup with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Amazing. Brad Marchand at 40. Mitch Marner, Matthew Nyes, Max Domi, a lot of the regular Leafs there. Who do they have in goal? Because they never have good goaltenders. Toronto, yep, Joseph Woll and Stolars. So even though it's 2028, they still have a lot of their teams still there. Your award winners this season: Stanley Cup champions Toronto. Toronto wins the President's Trophy. Vancouver Canucks, the Clarence Campbell Bowl winners, and Toronto, the Prince of Wales Trophy. Your individual awards: your highest scorer of the year, the Art Ross, goes to Panarin from the Rangers. Panarin is also your MVP. Adam Fox, the Rangers, cleaning up. Adam Fox is your defenseman of the year. Panarin, the Lady Byng, 4 for 4 for the Rangers. Ovechkin, but not Alex. V. Ovechkin is your rookie of the year. Austin Matthews wins the Conn Smythe. Joseph Woll, your Vezina, and your William Jennings. John Cowgill, for the second year in a row, awarded under the trusteeship of professional hockey to the NHL player who best exemplifies the qualities of perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. John Cowgill, starting to become a legend after 2 years. Your coach of the year goes to Reese from Anaheim. JT Miller, the Frank J. Selke Best Defensive Aspects of the Game Forward Award. Panarin, selected by the players after 3 years in a row, going to Connor McDavid. And your Maurice Rocket Richard Trophy winner is David Pasternak from the Bruins. Okay, let's go to the draft. Let's take our 2 players. Well, the draft lottery is held, and the Charlestown Chiefs move down from 1 to 3. Seattle moves up to the number 1 slot. Utah moves up to number 2. That's okay, though. We have a player targeted. Retiring from the NHL this season: Malkin, Giroux, Blake Wheeler. At the age of 41, Roman Josi calls it a career. Corey Perry, at 43 years old, finally retires. Jordan Eberle, Logan Couture, John Carlson, Drew Doughty, and Max Pacioretty. Goaltenders that call it quits will be Jonathan Quick at 42, Jacob Markstrom, Varlamov, Halak. I didn't even know he was still playing. Yaroslav Halak, legend in Montreal, 43 years old. Cam Talbot hangs it up, and Jack Campbell calls it a career too. So there are your retirees. Okay, time to the draft. Time to draft. Malkin becomes a coach, and Claude Giroux becomes a coach. We have to hire them in the offseason. Let's get right to it. We only have 2 picks. Shouldn't take long. Here is our 2027 entry draft. We are picking number 3 for the Charlestown Chiefs. Let's take a look at the draft class. All right, our guy is projected to go 4th. Please leave him. Let's see if there's any other user-created players here. We got a guy named Friggin. That's pretty good for a Canadian player. He's born in, what is that flag? Is that Italy? Or is Italy vertical stripes? That's Mexico, isn't it? Is that the Mexican? Do we have a Mexican? Oh, Hungary. Thanks, boiled egg. Tucker. We got a Kane. Yeah, I don't think any other user-created player. We got another Carlson. Nope, the last group looks like only one this season. All right, let's see who Seattle picks. Leave Bozo. Do not take Bozo. They take Bradley, a power forward, elite power forward. He would have been good on the team. Utah will take, with pick number 2, Krestevanovic, elite medium playmaker. So we're not going to waste any time. I'm sorry, Bozo. You're coming to the team. Here he is. No reports on him. We know he was a power forward, though, when we created him. So, Mr. Bozo. Oh, no, he's a defenseman. A defensive defenseman. A top 4 high defenseman, future partner for John Calgill, I believe. Good body checking. Not much else. Good shot blocking. Good defensive awareness. Got a really good slap shot. For power anyway. So 18-year-old Trey Bozo will be on the team. All right. We have one more pick. What do we got? And I can't tell what these players are. So let's sort by potential. We got, no, we can't take him. We got a goalie. He's got to be from Quebec, though. He is not. This goalie playing Quebec? No, Russia. We got a confirmed grinder, Brian Emery from Guelph. And then we have a confirmed power forward. Okay, it's either Vauclair. Yeesh. That's as bad as Ezra. That's bad. 5 years out. A lot of D's there. And Emery. Confirmed grinder, 5 years out with an E. Do I have to? Another confirmed grinder, Dice. At least he's got a C minus. And that's pretty much it. All right, we are taking confirmed grinder, Willie Dice, with our last pick of the draft. Grinder, bottom 6. He is going to be a Mooseburger Pickle Wiggle replacement at some point. 17 years old. He's still got a long way to develop. Let me just double check the second round, see if there's any created players. I don't think so. Friggin went to Chicago. Niverson. Yeah. All right. Sim the entire draft. That is it. We traded all of our picks away to get the players that we have on our team. I might be regretting that. But we did get Trey Bozo, another community created player. Spend a year or two in the minor systems. I should have probably let these guys go to the minors, but we needed help immediately. So let's take a look at any progress. John Calgill was an 80 and is now an 85. That's what I'm talking about, Flying WV. You're an 85 overall defenseman now. I love it. 148 minutes and penalties. Reggie Dunlop stayed at 75. Brent Fork went up 2 to a 78. Ezra McCovey went up 3 from a 79 to an 82. Franchise Carlson stayed the same. Oshie went from a 79 to an 83. Way to go, Smiley. And McQueen, I think, went up 1. I think it was an 81. So not a lot of movement there for McQueen. How about Mr. Cub fan Steve? How did he do? He is now a 78. I believe he was low 70s, like a 74. So I think he progressed a little bit as well. Okay. That's what counts, is our players are starting to improve in their development. They're not wasting away. And let's go check out let me save this, and then I want to go check those other user-created players. I think they're ready for the next draft. Save, overwrite. Well, hey, I call it like I see it, boiled egg. John Cowgill. Not only is John Cowgill better looking, got the perfect look for the 70s, but he performs. All right, let's go check our user-created players, and then we'll go over to Ezra Denny. No OTP for me tomorrow. I am back on tomorrow night with season number 5 of the series. And in terms of our user-created players, so we're still waiting for Jenks. Jenks was born in... Or maybe he was born in 2009, so he'll be in this last draft. Because that's the last year you could put. You could not put 2010. And who else are we missing? We got Cowgill. The Hansons are already drafted. Kitty Caldwell is already drafted. Same with Minerva. Wanchuk and Bones and Expos. Those are our last 3. Wanchuk, Bones, and Expos. So I think year 2009, if I remember correctly. Yeah, June of 2009. There you go. Look at that. Look at that guy. Okay, so we'll see where you end up. Should be in tomorrow's draft. Fussmucker, I think, is in the minors. I think, actually, let me check. Let's see if they have been drafted, because I can check out my minor league team. Let me go quickly check that before we end the stream. Advance. Okay. All right. Cowgill, Oshie, McQueen. Oh, yeah, Jenks is on the team. Okay, so Jenks is there. The Hanson brothers are there. Fussmucker is there. Bozo, who we just drafted. So then it should just be those 3 players. GT Sundown, Boiled Egg, and those bones. Let's move that over here. All right, gang, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. If you have a chance, drop in tomorrow night as we attempt to do something with this team. I don't know what. We need to do something. They suck. They suck. They suck. They really suck. And now it's not letting me go into my PowerPoint. And that sucks. Have a wonderful day. Cheers. Raise your glasses. Enjoy your night. Chief. Why? Why did I pick the Chiefs? Reagan writes. See you next episode.